by the Bulls. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Gasol. Now Harden. Guarded by Edwards. Harden, good.
But once Harden takes that first step, it's very difficult to stop his drive.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Wizards. About a minute played here so far in the first.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First team foul.
First one falls for him.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Harden against Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. Randall pulls down the board.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Antetokounmpo against Edwards. Westbrook outside. Pass to Jordan. To the middle. Here's Randall. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Harden against Edwards. Harden can't hit.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Westbrook, the pass to Edwards. Towns a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Edwards. And he drops it in from the low post.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said, we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
Allie, thank you. Now Westbrook. Pass to Edwards. Here's Jordan. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. 4 on the clock. It's Edwards with a drive. And it's Chicago with a board.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Harden scanning the floor. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
From the baseline, it's hauled in by Garnett. For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Antetokounmpo inside. Jordan's there. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Westbrook outside. And here's Edwards outside. Fires in the triple. Edwards got 7.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Harden against Edwards. Pass to Arenas. Launches a 3. Knocks down the triple.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Edwards. 7 points in the game. And here's Westbrook. It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Harden. The baseline J. Again, the miss by Edwards. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Antetokounmpo surveys. Tie game in Washington. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
On the court for the Bulls, we've got McDaniels, also Giannis Antetokounmpo out there, and it's Booker in at the point.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the inside. McDaniels finds Booker. What balance from Booker.
Finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Out to the right wing. Booker against Brunson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
He's off on the first.
And how about JB? Jalen Brunson, since that free agent move in 2022, really raising the level of his play.
Randall, he's checked in for Washington. And a change for the Bulls. Markkanen's checked in. And he sinks the second. Chicago leading. Now here's Antetokounmpo to the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Giannis showing off some of that team-first mentality by finding an open teammate.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Kidd. Back to Brunson. Inside. It's stolen. Booker with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Booker. Here's Mikan. 5 to shoot. Here's Arenas. Drills it from deep. Arenas has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Markkanen should do that more. He's got the height to survey the defense and try to find the open man.
And the basket by Mutombo. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Wallace, he's checked in for Washington. Jordan comes in for Jalen Brunson.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Kidd, still without a bucket. Fades back, and there's Jordan on the assist from Edwards.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Markkanen. Outside for Booker. And Washington making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. McDaniels is checked in for Chicago. James Harden comes in for Antetokounmpo. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Deflects the pass. Westbrook left side. Randall, no luck on that one. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Here's Garnett. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Jordan against McDaniels. Now here's Jordan. Not a lot of room. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Wallace.
You're not going to be perfect. For the most part, they've really taken care of the ball. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Wizards trail by 6. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Westbrook against Booker. Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game. And the first one at the line is good for Chicago. Gasol's checked in for McDaniels. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is subbed in for Devin Booker.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. When he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 7. No good with the triple. And here is Antetokounmpo. Markkanen outside. Pass to Garnett. Outside for Harden. The 3-ball connects from downtown. Harden's got 5 now.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Harden. Beyond the arc. Edwards, no good.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. That one no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out this quarter with a 7. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And looking at how the Wizards, and that is going to do it.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. They've got Russell Westbrook. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Jordan in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe. On defense, the Wizards. 7-point differential. Markkanen with a screen on Randle. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Takes the 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And the Wizards shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Inside. Edwards lays it in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Gasol. Up top, Harden. Guarded by Edwards. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Defensive foul. Karl Anthony Towns. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Chicago. Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for one.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo.
How is it that Giannis always seems fired up? I mean, this guy has a true enthusiasm for the game and for competition. He just delivers night in and night out. That's what makes him a star. Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Markkanen against Westbrook. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Garnett. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
It's a solid pass off the pick and roll. Part of Westbrook's game he's really developed.
Bulls leading by 7. Antetokounmpo, pass to Gasol. To the left side wing. Gasol, a screen on Edwards. To the inside. Second chance effort. Garnett passes to Gasol. Counted. And the Bulls lead by 9.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Westbrook outside. Towns on a screen. The 3 is up. And Russell Westbrook gets the 3. Westbrook's got 5 points.
You got to pick your poison. Westbrook, if he gets that dribble going, it really helps him in terms of his rhythm. And that opens up the 3-ball.
Now here's Harden. He's got 5.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Westbrook against Harden. Now here's Jordan, tightly guarded. Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. He hits the 2nd from the line. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Arenas passes to Gasol. Here's Arenas. Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Good on the 2nd one. 1:20 left in the 3rd quarter. Edwards looking for an opening. Towns outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And the basket by Westbrook.
Good shooting reflexes there from Russell Westbrook. Barely needs the time to get that shot set up.
Pass to Garnett. Back to Harden. Here's Arenas. Pounded by Westbrook. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Arenas has got 12 points in the game. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Here's Westbrook. And again, it's Washington converting. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game is 9. Gasol passes to Garnett. Harden against Edwards. Harden with a bucket. He's got 7.
Just simply creating offense. That's what James Harden is. He is the system.
Edwards against Harden. Outside Edwards. Tipped. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. And so it's Chicago leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along.
We got to now start to anchor down defensively.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. On the court for Chicago, we've got Lauri Markkanen, and it's Mikan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. From deep, Jordan. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Booker.
And Booker just one of these guys who's calculating on the offensive end. He's trying to figure out what defenses are doing. He's always working hard to find shots, and he's going to influence the game the way he can produce.
Both free throws good from Booker. Wizards trail by 8. Outside Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Brunson. And no good. Excellent D there from Booker. Chicago leading by 8. Here's Garnett. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Jordan inside. It's guarded by Markkanen. Washington again can't hit.
Hey, give him credit. He tried for the fadeaway over the taller defender. Good move. Bad result.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
The Wizards trail by 12. Here's Mutombo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Booker, pass to Garnett. To the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Tipped away. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Arenas, covered by Jordan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Good whistle there.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Both shots good from the strike. Washington has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Chicago. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Antetokounmpo outside. Inside. Here's Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
Well, don't just look for your shot all the time if you're the superstar. Giannis mixing it up really well here tonight.
With the step back. Here's Edwards. And man, wanting it more.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Out to the wing. Here's Garnett. Checked by Randall. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Wizards trail by 12. Randall finds Edwards. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Gasol passes to Markkanen. And here is Antetokounmpo, pounded by Westbrook. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Markkanen for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists now in this one. Edwards, the pass to Westbrook. Randall, a screen on Markkanen. Markkanen against Westbrook. Anthony Edwards takes the contact.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Westbrook with a block.
And Russell just bringing it right now on defense.
Jordan misses. Chicago with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. On the wing, Harden. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Here's Arenas. With that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game.